What's happening with y'all, YouTube?
Hey y'all.
How y'all feeling? Hope everyone is feeling amazing like I am. How you feeling, babe? You feeling good?
I feel awesome.
Yeah, look, we finna get on that flight in about 3 more days. Yeah, look, countdown to vacate. We almost there, y'all. We almost there.
Yes.
But anyway, we would like to welcome everyone back to No Longer Single, to the new people, first time viewers. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you don't know us, my name is Daryl.
And I'm Dominique, and that's No Longer Single with a K. K-N-O-W, longer single. Okay. So we are still on our little series of questions that we got from the last live session that we did. So we're going to jump right into it because I don't want this video to be too long. So the question is, if you were dating someone and you were in a committed relationship but there's no ring, how much of yourself should you give? For example, should you cook, clean, support them in whatever way you can? I think that's a good question. And I think to that question, I will say that my husband talks about this a lot. So when you're dating somebody, even when you're in a committed relationship, and it sounds like you guys are probably somewhere between the dating and the courting phase. I don't know if y'all actually crossed into courting or not. But
y'all who don't know, we teach is 4 phases of relationships. So you have
right.
Preparation, dating, courting, marriage phase. So that's what she's talking about when she said dating and the courting phase.
Yeah.
Just filling y'all in.
What my husband likes to explain to people is that when you are in a relationship, there are different levels to your relationship. So, you know, at the beginning of a relationship, you're gonna give differently than you would deeper, you know, down into your longer in your relationship. So if you and him have come to a phase where he's earned some sort of level of, you know, I'll use cooking for example. Okay, you know,
I need some cooked meals.
if he's shown you that he cares about you and you guys have gone to that level, because cooking for somebody can be a very intimate thing, and it's definitely one of those things I think that people connect to like wives. And
yeah, but I don't think when you saying cooking for somebody, I don't think they talking about like a once every blue moon thing. I think when I think of somebody saying I'm cooking for them, they talking about like
you taking care
on
of
a consistent basis.
Right.
Because you definitely, in any relationship, if you can cook, you definitely need to let the man know you can cook. You ain't got, look, every once in a while, go there, look, throw down in the kitchen, let him come over there and eat. He gonna be like, oh, this lady, this woman can cook. But I think what she's referring to in the question is, I'm cooking for this man, I'm feeding
like
him.
she's feeding, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
right.
Okay.
So, yeah, so, just going back to the point that I had before, like, I'm just merely using the example of cooking. I think a lot of people tie that into something that, you know, a wife does for her husband. So, you know, if that's something that is super important to you, or you relate that back to like a husband or a wife type of relationship, and you haven't gotten a ring, at that point, it's probably, it's really gonna be based on your own relationship. Because I can't tell you, you know, don't be cooking for no man until you married. Like, I can't tell you that, because that may be something that you enjoy and you might like doing out of the kindness of your heart, not necessarily doing it because, you know, you feel like it's something that you have to do for your mate because you guys are together. But I think the idea of it is that it's really gonna depend on what level in your relationship that you guys are in before you give certain things. And I can't tell you specifically what those things are. It's gonna be different for everybody.
Yeah, I think that's a true statement. But I think a lot of people mess up is when we get into a relationship, we want to show this person that I am great for you. I can do this for you. I can do this, and we because we've been taught to put our all into things that we do. But that's not how relationships go. Not saying that you don't put your all into the relationship, but you don't give everything all at one time. If y'all understand, I can put my all into this relationship. I can give everything that my relationship at this moment in time that this relationship deserves. I can give my all into that. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm giving you everything that I have. If y'all, I hope y'all following me, because Because right here, I can put my all into this relationship. When a relationship evolves and it grows and it comes over here, it's going to take my all, putting my all, this place right here where I was putting my all and he was content or she was content right here. When a relationship grows and develops and moves over here, this right here isn't going to fulfill the needs of your partner over here. If you still follow me, and that's when you add a little bit more to whatever level that is. But people have to earn. That's the thing. I think people give things to people that they haven't earned. They give them their time. They give them too much of their time. They haven't earned that much of your time. You giving this man money. You co-signing on loans for this man or for this woman. He hasn't earned that. You giving this man the goods. You giving this woman the goods. She hasn't earned that. She hasn't put in no work. This man, you don't even know this man went on 2 dates with this person. Why are you giving him the goods? But you have to earn things. When Dominique says there's levels to it, yes, it's levels. And when you graduate to the next level, when they earn their way to the next level, that's when you give more. And when she was talking about the dating phase and the courting phase, I think there's a kind of fine line. They kind of blend together. Those two phases do kind of blend together. Because in the dating phase, when you've been with someone for a while, and you all necessarily haven't had a conversation about, oh, we want to try to take this to the next level, and have started talking about marriage. When you've been with someone for a minute, you're going to be doing some things that you're going to be end up doing when you're married. I think that's just a natural occurrence. I think that's just a natural, because people have earned trust over a period of time. Certain levels of trust have been earned. So there's certain levels and certain things that come along with that trust. Certain expectations. I know I'm gonna expect, if I've been with a woman for 1 month, and then I'm gonna expect certain things from her. And if we still together 12 months down the road, we may not be married, but I'm gonna be expecting more 12 months from her. 12 months down the road, I'm gonna be expecting more from her than I was 1 or 2 months in. I think that's just a natural occurrence. But at the same time, whenever you start feeling like you're obligated to do something for this man, you're probably doing too much. If it's not coming from a place of, oh, let me do this because I just want to do this for my man and make him feel happy, you're probably doing too much for that level that you want in that relationship. Yeah. Y'all follow? Do that makes? I hope that makes sense. That makes sense?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I don't have anything else to add to that. I think it was very well said.
Hey, well, I try. I try. But now, on a serious note, we really hope, we really hope that helped you. We really hope that helped somebody. We hope that you're not out here giving. Don't give somebody something they have not earned. Make people earn things. Not saying being out there trying to play hard to get. And that's when you going all the way on the opposite end. Now you're playing mind games. You're playing games with people. And when you're doing that, that's not going to work out well for you either. You just let things flow naturally, but let people, don't be in such a rush to go in and give a person your whole self. And then, look, I think if you do that, you won't have to worry about giving too much to the person. Let them earn it, and you'll know when they earn it. You'll know when they earn it. If you have to question it, am I giving this man too much? Or am I giving this woman too much? He or she probably has not earned it yet. So just think of that. I think that's an easy way to sum it up. Just think of it that way, and go from there. With that being said, make sure y'all like always, comment, share, subscribe.
All that. And then also, you guys know you can always email us your questions to nolongersingle@gmail.com, and we will respond to you via video or email if it's personal. Okay.
All right.
Well, y'all, we'll see y'all in the next video.
Y'all be easy.